Real quick, B. Simone is not experiencing spiritual psychosis. She is a radical religious grifter, okay? The only time she talks about her faith and things like that is when it comes to a man and when it comes to finances, manifestation, money, things of that nature. She has not experienced a spiritual psychosis.
S.O. The guy is saying that B. Simone is a grifter. But wait, there's more.
Is in it for the money. And we see it, bro. Like, we see where grifters understand nowadays that religious can be monetized. Heavily monetized. All you gotta do is say that you believe in God, and it's enough to get your views up. It's enough to get people to agree with you and things like that.
Not only is B. Simone a grifter, but anybody who goes towards the religious
B. Simone is not the only thief. Everybody who approaches the religious umbrella is a thief. We have also witnessed this. Following his minor incident, Jay Morrison began attempting to preach. The connection between Chrisean Rock and B. Simone was the one that ultimately came to a head. They suddenly became friends and began to hang out together. Additionally, it was clear that Chrisean Rock and B. Simone were mentoring one another to some extent. When I saw that, I thought, yeah, that's bad. Because how on earth is it possible for Simone to mentor anyone? However, it is precisely what took place. And what does that lead to?
So, that's the exciting part. Yeah. Okay, then, okay, this is what the young people say. Oh, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 9. It said, young people, it is wonderful. Okay. Okay, we're getting excited. Young people, it's wonderful to be young. Enjoy every minute of it. Do everything you want to do. Take it all in. But remember that you must give an account to God for everything you do.
Chrisean Rock family. Then, preaching with difficulty and having trouble pronouncing words. I'm not attempting to be cruel now. Not attempting to be impolite. I am not attempting to accomplish that, okay? To be honest, I really don't want to do it. I don't take pleasure in making fun of others, but if I can, I'll be honest with you. If I can, I'll tell you the truth. It appears awful. Not only does it sound awful, but it also looks awful, huh? She simply doesn't look serious, which isn't the case. However, the issue is that Chrisean Rock has already reached its limit. She claims that in order to pursue the gospel, she is giving up secular music. You have no other option, which is the only reason you would do that. And you're done. It's finished. All right. Fortunately for these young women, they don't understand it until you haven't been whooped or flogged so much on these small reality shows. However, they are sick of you. They discovered that they could just beat you and whoop your ass, and that was that. They've had enough of you. They've literally had enough of you, okay? Thus, for folks like Chrisean Rock, this is the problem. Additionally, you lack the business acumen, the investment, and the skills necessary to venture out and pursue other opportunities. So the only thing you can do is something like this. Let me go to Christ. That is, since you are aware of how dusty the Christian world is, particularly in the Black community, allow me to begin preaching. I will describe what I am discussing. Black Christians are extremely tied up. Most of them, especially those under 45, play in both worlds. So if you go in that direction and they feel like you're dusting it up or dotting it up, you're going to blow up. Glorilla was able to earn one of the year's best gospel tunes because of this. I won't say that market is underserved, but it did have money. So she infuriated all the gospel musicians. Thus, when you experiment a lot, you'll discover that God did this and God did that. What did God do? You mention it, they're unable to put an end to it. As they say, people love to see it. On the ground, these are the reality. They adore witnessing it. That's the reality. They adore it. They're not hitting it up anymore. My God, sort of. They did indeed turn it up. What are you saying? They always do it. Of course, you're attempting to grift now, so you can continue. And as I mentioned, Joe, don't be shocked that you're at church. However, the truth is that Chrisean Rock isn't a particularly smart speaker. She has trouble reading. Alas, poor girl. I mean, no one takes her seriously at all. All right, they don't. What are you going to think about when you see her talking? Straining and all that? Such as, yeah, all right, you will return in 90 days. When you return, you'll start breaking things. They'll be back to normal after 90 days. Perhaps not in 90 days. Perhaps like you're doing it now. She had no betters. And this is what I will tell you. I'll confess that I was the one who said, guys, you know what? Because Brittany Renner has the power to transform her life, we shouldn't be disparaging her. Correct? I was saying the most stupid thing in my life. Life, why I whoop my own ass, is beyond me. I was really embarrassed by Brittany Renner. I have no idea what in the world is wrong with me. I was foolish. How on earth do I even consider such a thing? What's wrong with me? Completely insane. Don't be illogical. Down, bad, dumb, foolish, and stupid. That's exactly how the hell I feel. I made no sense at all. I had no idea what I was talking about. I was in dire need of a whooping. All right? And anyone who thinks Chrisean Rock, with her defective backside, can come and perform much better. I can sell you a bridge I have in Arkansas. I do already. I can sell you a bridge I have in Arkansas. I'm attempting to explain. I mean, she deserves more credit. I'll just say this. I'm not a hater. Being able to organize your life as a woman is, in my opinion, a really positive thing. You're not really into it. It's fantastic. In my opinion, I'm not a hater. If you can quit fighting, arguing, and doing all sorts of crazy things online, I believe that's a really fantastic thing. However, no one believes you now if you include God in it as though you are altering your life. You don't love the Lord, darling, and we know it. We are aware that your other money is where it is and that you are merely attempting to rise down. Hard. You're at a ghetto-ass church, too. Everyone in the church, at the absolute least, was convicted of a criminal. It appears as though there are men inside with grills. There are some men there, I notice. All these fellas just hit a heist before they went to church. Thus, we cannot even consider that to be serious. Baby, that can't be taken seriously. And we are aware that you will immediately return to your previous activities. I understand that. You're upset, but I'm not to blame. What do you guys think?